And welcome back to Game 2 of our doubleheader this afternoon at Price Gymnasium of Hiram Terrier Basketball as we're getting set for the men's basketball contest squaring off against the Oberlin Yeomen. Today is senior day at Price Gymnasium. Djordje Gordon, Kevin Beans, two participants. The other senior, Levi McAdam, was injured after 2 games with a knee injury. He won't be playing today. We'll talk about our 2 seniors as the game unfolds this afternoon. But Djordje Gordon, fine 5th-year player for the Hiram Terriers, has just been terrific. He's over 1,300 points in his career, ranks 4th in Hiram history, playing here with the Terriers. He was NCAC Player of the Week in the month of December. Today you've got the Oberlin Yeomen. And when these 2 teams collided back in December, the game went into overtime. It's also an Oberlin team that just beat Worcester last Saturday. They went into overtime against Wabash and recent wins against Kenyon, as I mentioned, Worcester. So this is a team that on the season, 6-15 and 2-10 in conference play, might be playing their best basketball of the season. So you look at the Oberlin Yeomen, again, come in on the season at 6-15. When you look at our Hiram Terriers, now they'll shake out with Will Busquet, Yuko Okubo, Dmitry Radosetovic, Djordje Otasevic, and rounding out the starting lineup for them is Andrew Gannon for the Oberlin Yeomen. For Hiram, Djordje Gordon, of course, will get the start. Also, Trent Jakacki on the season at 14.4 points per contest, shooting 51% from the floor. Kevin Beans in the starting lineup, of course. The senior at 11.6 points per game. Beans from Daytona Beach. Then you've got the freshman Deshaun Hill in the startup lineup, making his 6th start. He's averaging on the season 8.8 points per basketball game. And rounding out the starting lineup is Ivan Yang. Yang on the season at 5.3 points per basketball game. So set to go. Oberlin will be wearing the maroon with a traditional gold trim for them. And when you look at our Terriers, they're in the white with the powder blue and the red trim. Jumping center will be Otasevic, and Otasevic is their guy. 14 points a game, 24 blocks, 9.8 rebounds per contest, shoots 43% from the floor. Does a lot for them in the pivot position. He's also averaging 32 points per game, minutes per game. He doesn't come off the floor much. So here we go for the opening tip. And it's won by the Oberlin Yeomen. And Gannon will hand it off to Okubo. Okubo out front with the basketball. Back it goes inside quickly. They spin it up with a left hand to Otasevic. And Otasevic gives Oberlin the quick 2-0 lead. Here comes Hiram left to right. Beans forecourt in the right-hand side. Jakacki. Jakacki to Beans, corner right. Jakacki on the dribble, cross-court pass. Gordon for 3. Short air ball. Jakacki saves it, but Okubo keeps it in bounds. Okubo comes right to left for Oberlin. Corner right jump shot. Busquet, no good. Offensive rebound inside. Otasevic up and in with the right hand. So just like that, it's 4-0 in favor of Oberlin. Yang forecourt to Gordon. Left-hand side on the dribble, Hill. Hand off to Jakacki. Oberlin man-to-man. Down low, Yang. Back to Jakacki. Left side, Gordon. Hill, top of the key, 3 good. 4-3, the freshman Deshaun Hill with a 3-pointer. Okubo comes forecourt for Oberlin. Sheds it left-hand side to Busquet. High post, Otasevic. Otasevic back on the right-hand side, Okubo. Drives, running right-hander, no. Gordon with a rebound for Hiram. Gordon up the left sideline. Gordon down the lane, right-hander off the window, good. 5-4 Hiram as he went coast to coast that time. Okubu, forecourt, Busquets. Busquets on the drive. Otasevic, good. Nice drive with the right-hand side. Otasevic with the 2. And it's 6-5 in favor of Oberlin. Right-hand side, Beans to Gordon. Hill, pump fake, foul line. Drives down the lane. Shuffles it to Yang. Out front to Gordon on the left side. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Gordon penetrates again. Off the window, missed that one. Otasevic with a rebound for Oberlin. Otasevic to Okubu. Left-hand corner with the basketball, Gannon. Back to Okubu. Otasevic. Corner right, jump shot. Busquets, no good. Offensive rebound, Otasevic. Otasevic, right-hand side. Pump fake, dribbles into the lane with a left hand, good. He's got 6 of their 8. It's 8-5 Oberlin. Across the timeline comes Gordon. 17-minute mark of the half. Beans on the right-hand side. Handoff Hill. Hill on the right wing, almost loose as it does. It's loose and picked up that time by Otasevic. Otasevic to Gannon. Otasevic back on the left side. Okubu, corner left. Busquets for the 3, good. 11-5 in favor of Oberlin, who's gotten out to a quick start with a big fella inside, Otasevic, and then the 3-pointer there by Busquets. And it's 11-5 in favor of Oberlin with a timeout on the hardwood here at Price Gymnasium. As I mentioned, Oberlin coming in has been playing their best basketball. A win Saturday against Worcester was big, but then you go back to an overtime loss against a good Wabash team. They won at Kenyon, and then a tough loss at the hands of Denison and Ohio Wesleyan. Hiram on the other side been playing solid basketball. 2 wins recently at Kenyon, home here to DePaul last Saturday, but 2 overtime losses, near misses against Denison, and that tough road overtime loss to Wittenberg. After the timeout, Hiram comes out with their starters, 16:40 and running in the first half of play. Gordon across the timeline. 1-on-1 against Gannon. Beans, handoff Gordon, lumps it, corner left Hill, back to Gordon, left flank, 3-ball, good. Raji Gordon with a 3, brings Hiram to within 11-8. Okubu comes forecourt for Oberlin, corner left Gannon for 3, good. Good hit by Andrew Gannon. 14-8 Oberlin. Into the forecourt comes Hiram. Chikaki, wing right, Beans, beyond his reach. Hill saved it, but was on the sideline. Turnover. Oberlin has it back. Shiva Santil is the head coach of Oberlin. Okubu comes forecourt for Oberlin. On the dribble drive, Busquets way across court, Gannon. Gannon out to Okubu. Top of the key, Otasevic. Otasevic rifles it low, catch inside with the right hand, up and good is Otasevic. And it's 16-8 in favor of Oberlin. 15:40 and running in the half. Beans high post left hand side. Beans to Hill. Hill drives, right-hander, no. And Otasevic has the rebound, loses it. Okubu has it back for Oberlin. Okubu forecourt. Corner right, Gannon on the drive. Reverse layup in. 18-8. Oberlin with their largest lead of 10. Here comes Hiram into the forecourt with Hill. Hill on the right side to Beans. Beans dribbling down low post. Baseline jumper. In and out. Offensive rebound. Esdel back outside. And I think Otasevic is going to get called for a pushing foul, and he will. Substitutes coming in. For Hiram, we'll bring in Max Johnson. Also coming in is going to be Doug Sartain. And coming in for the Oberlin Yeoman is going to be Anastasis Spyroglu, who is from Greece. On this roster for Oberlin, you've got 3 countries and 8 different states represented on this basketball team here from Oberlin. $18-8 in favor of Oberlin. Timeout on the hardwood at Price Gymnasium. Kevin Beans is another one of our seniors. 700 career points. Daytona Beach has been with the program the last 3 years. And Beans is 8 3-pointers shy of 100 for his career. And I remember calling that game last year against Worcester when he hit the game-winning 3 at the buzzer. And he listed that as his most memorable moment. And it certainly has been a memorable moment for the last couple of years here at Hiram. So Johnson Sartain. Also onto the court is Noah Adams, 6'2 freshman from Eastlake. Ricky Esdel and Braji Gordon for Hiram. For Oberlin, it is Gannon, Basket, Otasevic, Okubu, and as I mentioned, Spyroglu. Johnson will inbound baseline right for Hiram. To Sartain, into Esdel in the lane, up with a right hand, up and in. So Esdel with a bucket, 18-10 now. Here comes Oberlin into the attacking zone. Forecourt right side, Okubu. Top of the key, Otasevic with a 3-pointer is good. So Otasevic makes it 21-10 in favor of Oberlin. So the big fella's doing it inside and stepped out and snapped in a 3. Here's Esdel, high post left side. Esdel inside pass to Adams. And a holding foul inside on Spyroglu. And it'll be a baseline right inbound for Hiram. Johnson will trigger the inbound play. $14:27 to go in the half. Sartain, catch, shot, good. Good hit by Doug Sartain. He certainly gives us fuel off the bench. Game in, game out. Okubu comes forecourt. Out front, Otasevic. Otasevic dribbling in the lane. Right-hander. A beauty for 2 more. 23-12. An 11-point lead. High post left-hand side. It's Esdel tries to get it inside. Almost knocked away. Esdel gets it back. Johnson, Adams. Adams to Sartain. Sartain drives, pass inside. Ricochets out. Gordon catch. 3, no. Rebound Okubu for Oberlin. Okubu across the timeline, right sideline, forecourt. Out front, Basket for 3. And a swish. And Oberlin is on fire right now, leading by 14 at 26-12. Ivan Yang getting ready to come back in for Hiram. Esdel high post left-hand side. Esdel sheds it to the right side to Johnson. Johnson at the foul line. Johnson backing in, throws it back to Gordon. Sartain catch. Sartain down the lane, stops from 10, good. Sartain quickly off the bench with 4, and it's 26-14 with 12:55 to go in the half. Inside Otasevic again with a right hand. 28-14. Good pass, though, for him on the cut down the lane. Forecourt, Gordon on the right sideline. Gordon throws it. Johnson. Johnson dribbles to the key. Backing in against Okubu. And ball knocked away. Gets it back. Noah Adams inside. Ball knocked away. And a steal by Spyroglu for Oberlin. Comes forecourt. Tries to get it. Stolen by Sartain. Here comes Sartain left to right. 3-on-2. Sheds it to Gordon. Left side triple. No good. Rebound controlled by Basket of Oberlin. Off to Okubu. Okubu up the left sideline with a dribble. Oberlin in the maroon has it going their way. Up 14, Busquet three-pointer, air ball out of bounds. Now for Oberlin in is Snipes Ray, and also coming in for them is Chris Allen. So Hassan Snipes Ray enters at a guard position, and as does Chris Allen. Into the forecourt comes Hiram. Left-hand side and a bumping foul right away on Snipes Ray. Baseline right inbound for Beans. Manuel Devoro Volan is checked into the lineup for Hiram. Freshman from the Canary Islands. Shot by Sartain is missed. Esdo with a rebound. Out to Volan. Corner right, Beans. Beans, corner left. Volan pump fake, baseline dribble. Lost it, but it was kicked out of bounds by Oberlin. Radisinovic comes back in for Oberlin. Otasevic checks out. And boy, he's played well. Inbound baseline right, Beans. Beans looks, fires it inside Volan. Shot no, but a foul, and he's got some free throws coming. 2 free throws coming line right. So Violin's first free throw attempts of the season right here. Line right for the freshman. And the first one is in. Violin will have a second shot. 28-15. Second toss, around and in. Women's game first, DePaul over Hiram's ladies, 64-40 was the final score. Okubu comes forecourt, 3-ball, corner left, no good. Rebound Violin for Hiram. Violin comes forecourt, left to right. Freshman guard rifles it. Corner right, Noah Adams for 3, no. Rebound controlled by Allen of Oberlin. Off to Okubu. Into the forecourt, Spiroglu throws it into the corner right. Back out to Radisinovic. Radisinovic to Okubu to Allen. Allen right-hand side, Spiroglu. Spiroglu on the dribble, top of the elbow. Corner left, back on the wing, Okubu. Okubu tries to shake, tough inside shot, no. Nice rebound by Sartain. 10:45 to play in the half. 28-16 Oberlin. Sartain high post right side, Ivan Yang. Yang to Beans. Beans to Yang. 4-3, no. Rebound control by Snipes Ray. Forecourt comes Spiroglu for Oberlin. Snipes Ray on the dribble. Back on the right side, Okubu to Allen. Allen top of the elbow. 13 on the shot clock. Spiroglu on the left flank. Goes around Beans, 12-footer, good. Nice move by the young man from Greece. 30-16, Oberlin by 14. Here comes Violin into the forecourt for Hiram. Gets the pick, dribbles right side. Nice pass to Yang, up and in. 30-18. Good look by the freshman Violin. Cross the timeline, Okubu. Kobu into the forecourt. Handoff, Snipes Ray. Drives down the lane, left hand, good. And a foul. So Snipes Ray gets the bucket, and he'll go line left for an old-fashioned attempt at a three-point play with a timeout on the court. 32-18 is our score in favor of Oberlin, and Gordon and Jakacki getting ready to come in. Levi McAdam is the other senior on the roster, and he transferred to Hiram this year after 2 seasons at Malone. 6'6" forward had his season cut short after just 2 games, But in those 2 games, he had an impact. He was 8 for 13 in those 3 games for 3-pointers. He averaged 18 points a game, but injured his knee and did not play again. He began his career at Philip Barber High School down in West Virginia. And again, the other senior, Levi McAdam, his family now lives in Meadville, Pennsylvania, just across the border into PA. So Raji Gordon and Kevin Beans and Levi McAdam, the 3 seniors on the Hiram roster this year. 32-18 is our score. Ray Horner with you, HiramTerriers.com. And it's Oberlin up on top. And you heard me mention this team's been playing their best basketball at this time of the season. And indeed they are. That win last Saturday against Worcester, I think, opened up some eyes in the NCAC. In the conference, they're 2-10. By the way, Hiram in the conference is 5-7, 7-3 here at home, 4-7 away. Hiram on the season, 11-10 overall. After the timeout, Snipes Ray will shoot the free throw. Also is Chris Allen, Spiruglu, Radosinovic, and Pris Basquet into the lineup, replacing Okubu. Snipes Ray will go line left. 6'3" sophomore, Shaker Heights. Free throw, perfect. 33-18. Oberlin by 15. Chikaki, Gordon, Sartain, Yang, and Beans. Here's Gordon forecourt. Out front the Sartain, foul line, runner from 12, good. He's got 6 points off the bench. 33-20. It's always good to see Doug get off to a quick start, too. Basquet drives to the left-hand side. He's doubled, looks for help, finds it on the left-hand side. Radosinovic outside, Allen for 3, no. Tipped around, run down by Ivan Yang of Hiram. Off to Kevin Beans. Beans into the forecourt to Sartain, left side. Back on the left wing, Gordon to the baseline, throws it on the wing. Chikaki out to Beans for 3, in and out. Rebound, Allen on the baseline for Oberlin. Up the left sideline come the Yeoman. Spiruglu out front, and a pushing foul on Yang. Yang picks up the personal foul. Team's second. Sideline inbound here for Oberlin. Spiruglu on the inbound. Goes to Allen. Back to Spiruglu. On the dribble to the right-hand wing. To the baseline. Backing in. Outside, Allen for 3. No. Big high rebound. Snipes Ray up. No good. Tipped inside. Sartain has it for Hiram. Off to Raji Gordon. Forecourt. He races left to right. Off to Sartain. Left side, Chikaki. Chikaki, 17-footer. Good. Timeout Oberlin. Hiram does it down to 11. When you get down below double digits in the game, the first thing you want to do is get it below double digits, and then you work from there. And Hiram has it down to 11 at 33-22. Ray Horner with you, HiramTerriers.com. First half of action here in the men's game, and again in the women's game. It was DePauw 64, Hiram 40. It was a 5-point game at the end of the first quarter, 6-point at half, but then DePauw ran away in quarters 3 and 4 to pick up their victories. DePauw, by the way, their women's team is now 9-1 in NCAC play. After the timeout, Otasevic is back in for Oberlin. He replaces Chris Allen. Spiruglu will come right to left. Up the right sideline. Hands it off to Basquet. Basquet will dribble to the right side. Looks for help. Otasevic between the circles out front. He has been a big part of their lead. Basquet shoots and misses. Rebound, Beans for Hiram. Beans into the forecourt, 7:45 to play in the first half. Beans, corner right 3, over the iron, no. Otasevic with a rebound. Spyruglu comes forecourt, left sideline, snipes Ray. Otasevic, baseline maneuver, doubled, moves it up with a right hand, got it in. Strong move by Otasevic, and it's 35-22. Sartain way out for 3, no. Rebound controlled by Oberlin. Deshaun Hill will be coming in for the Terriers, down 13. Spyruglu, and he caught the ball and was standing on the sideline. Now Gannon in, Okubu in for Oberlin. Snipes Ray, and Spyruglu check out for Oberlin. For Hiram, Deshaun Hill in. So we're back to the starting 5 now for Hiram. Gordon forecourt left side against Gannon. Throws it corner right. Beans again. He got that one. Gets it to 10. 35-25. 6:45 to go in the half. Okubu sheds it left-hand corner. Andrew Gannon. Gannon baseline underneath layup good. Andrew Gannon on the baseline gets the bucket. Extends the lead to 12 at 37-25. Gordon out front. Gordon between the circles. Moves it to the left flank. Deshaun Hill, foul line extended beyond the arc, and a push and a foul on the far side by Otasevic. So that'll be a sideline inbound for Hiram, and now snipes Ray in, and Otasevic checks out. .12 advantage for Oberlin. Gordon, high post, left side, Beans. Tries to get it inside Jakacki, and a kicking call against Oberlin. Baseline right inbound for Jakacki and Hiram. Jakacki on the inbound, Beans. Gordon back to left side, Hill. And maybe a holding foul on someone in the corner. And it's going to be called on Snipes Ray. So Hassan Snipes Ray gets the foul. Team foul number 6, one more, and the Terriers will go into the 1-1. 7, you go to the 1-1. 10, it's the double bonus for 2 shots. Inbound Jakacki to Gordon. Gordon top of the elbow. Gordon to the foul line. Runner from 10, no. Otasevic with a rebound for Oberlin. Off to Okubu. Up the left sideline, snipes Ray in the lane, no, and a foul. And he has a couple of free throws coming his way. Snipes Ray on the season. He's averaging 4 points a game. 70% free throw shooter. 6'3" sophomore from Shaker Heights, line left. Left-hander, first one in. We'll have a second shot. And that one rolls off. Rebound Beans for Hiram. 5:50 to play in the half. 13-point Oberlin lead. Here comes Gordon into the attacking zone, right sideline. Gordon against Gannon, off the window with a beautiful runner. Cuts it to 11. Okubu forecourt to Gannon. Andrew Gannon, baseline, window shot missed. Deshaun Hill with a rebound for Hiram. He comes out of there on the run. Hill down low, Esdel, and he's fouled. Otasevic with a personal foul, and Ricky Esdel will go to the free throw line for a couple of opportunities. On the season, Hiram is a 75% free throw shooting team. They do it well. Esdel, 67%. He's only shot 21 free throws on the season. Line right, he'll have 2. First toss. strong and rolls off. No good. He'll have a second shot. Second shot by Esdell, no good. Snipes Ray with a rebound for Oberlin. Backcourt to Okubu. 5:15 to go in the half. It's an 11-point Oberlin advantage. Okubu on the right-hand side on the dribble. Sheds it. Otasevic drives in a strip and a steal. Well done by Kevin Beans. Nothing available in transition. They'll slow it down. Gordon on the drive. Beans corner right. Dribbles into the lane. Lost it, and it's stolen. Stolen by Andrew Gannon of Oberlin. Gannon to Basquet. Back to Okubu on the right side. Corner right, Gannon. High post, Otasevic. Otasevic backing in. Back to Okubu. 4-3, good. Point guard Yuki Okubu buried the jump shot. And it's 41-27. Oberlin by 14. 4:25 to play in the half. Gordon out front. Shoots the three ball. No good. Rebound Gannon for Oberlin. Gannon off on the run to Okubu. Okubu right side. Otasevic for three. And he can step out, the 6'8 senior, and hit the long one. 44-27. Right side Beans. Beans, Hill, corner right triple. In and out. And bodies banging on the baseline. Esda went flying. And I think Snipes Ray will get the personal foul. Here comes Yang, Sartain in, along with Violan. But we'll have a timeout. So right now, Oberlin leading 44-27. And keep in mind, this is a Hiram basketball team that averages about 80 points per basketball game. And right now, with about 5 minutes to go in the half, they've been held to 27 points in this contest right now. Ray Horner with you, HiramTerriers.com. I'll be back Wednesday night for a doubleheader again. Games at 6 and 8 Wednesday night for college basketball. We'll get together here on HiramTerriers.com. A lot of times when they do double headers on Saturday, it's the same men's team and the women's team against each other. But here this afternoon, you had DePaul and Hiram in the women's game. And in the men's game, you have Oberlin and Hiram. So after the timeout, see, we got 6 guys that want to play. Only 5 can. There we go. Yang looks like he'll be coming in for Esdell. So you got Sartain, Bean, Esdell, Violan, and Gordon for Hiram. 3:54 to go in the half. Hiram by 17. Esdell's free throw is in. He'll have a second toss. And that one's strong and rolls in. We'll take it. Yang in, Esdell out for Hiram. 44-29. Basquet on the inbound to Okubu. Okubu across the timeline. Left sideline on the dribble. Shares it. Otasevic for 3. Bang again. The big fella from Montenegro hits another 3 ball. 47-29. 18-point lead for Oberlin. Right side, Sartain. Sartain throws it. Gorner. Low corner left 3 for Gordon. On top of the glass, out of bounds. Oberlin will come right to left. Busquet will be coming. Noah Adams getting ready to come in for Hiram. Okubu right to left for Oberlin. Okubu between the circles. Now left. Otasevic out front. It's hit 2 3-pointers here in the last couple of minutes. Left-hand side, Okubu. Goes around Sartain, and Sartain will get called for the hold. That'll be the 4th team foul on Hiram in the half. Adams in. And who's going out for Hiram? Yang goes out. Allen in for Oberlin. Otasevic goes out. And if you're a Hiram fan, thank goodness. Outside with the basketball, Spiruglu. Spiruglu back out front to Okubu. Chris Allen with the basketball. Allen got the dribble. Shot clock at 5. Okubu out front. Busquet. Shot. No. Rebound. Noah Adams for Hiram. 2:35 to go in the half. Violan did a good job of throwing off that shot. Here's Violan on the right side. Open. Blocking foul on Busquet. So that's the 9th foul. So Violan will go to the free throw line, the freshman. He made 2 free throws earlier in the half. Violan line right. Shot around and in. He'll have a second shot. A 17-point Oberlin lead. Second shot for Violan. Good. 6'3" freshman from the Canary Islands getting his minutes up and contributing here for Hiram. Forecourt comes Busquet for Oberlin. And we got a foul called. Kevin Beans. Team foul number 5. 2:22 to go in the half. Busquet will inbound baseline left to Allen. Back to Busquet in the corner. Out front, Spiruglu. Allen again, top of the key. Allen Okubu on the right flank. Foul line extended beyond the arc. Dribbles into the lane. Back to Gannon inside for a lay-in. Nice work that time by Oberlin. 49-31. Forecourt Sartain for Hiram to Noah Adams against Gannon. To the bucket, no. And Allen with the Oberlin rebound. Off to Okubu. Okubu forecourt with 1:45 to play in the half. Sheds it. Spiruglu left side triple. Air ball. Busquets saves it way out front. Okubu will save it. Spiruglu back to Okubu. What a hustle. Busquets, corner right triple. Bang! That was terrific hustle by the Oberlin team. I got to tell you. Gordon the other end, layup, no. But a foul. Two free throws coming for Gordon. 52-31. Oberlin by 21. Radosinovic is going to come back in for Oberlin. Line right, Gordon. 83% free throw shooter. First one, no good. Now Radosinovic in. Out goes Gannon. Second shot coming. And that one's in. 52-32. Well, to say the least, we got a lot of work to do in the second half. Here comes Okubu across the timeline. About 70 seconds to go in this half. Spiruglu on the dribble. Kicks it corner right. Allen for 3. Tipped around. Still being banged around. Out of bounds. Off Gordon. Okay, the officials are getting together, and they'll agree. It's Oberlin's ball. 64 seconds until halftime. Spiruglu on the inbound to Okubu out front for Oberlin. He'll work it to the right flank, out front Allen. Allen on the left side. Radosinovic no good. And rebound comes off the Sartain for Hiram. Sartain to Gordon, driving down, layup in. 52-34. Right to left comes Okubu. 40 seconds until halftime. Corner left, Radosinovic to Allen, to Okubu. Back to Allen. 16 on the shot clock. Spiruglu out front against Violan. Corner right, Okubu. Bounce pass, Allen. Radosinovic on the drive. Muscles down low post. Turns, puts it up. No. And a foul. So Radosinovic will go to the free throw line for a couple of shots. He's an 81% free throw shooter. Radosinovic on line left. No good. Gannon in. Okubu out. Cole Otley getting ready to come in. Senior forward from Vermont. Second shot, no. Tipped by Beans. Violan to Sartain. 15 seconds to go in the half. Down 52-34. Got 10 seconds to go in the half. Gordon, 6 seconds to go. Gordon against Allen. Gordon drives, throws it inside. Out of bounds. I think they'll have about a second left on the clock. Esdell in, Adams out, and they'll put 1 second on the clock. Violan will trigger the inbound pass. You're going to basically have to catch and shoot unless you get open inside. 52-34, the Oberlin team on top. So I think they might be going to a replay to see the amount of time on the clock. In the meantime, Oberlin is going to insert Milan Makanovic into the lineup, and he's another big man from Montenegro. He's a freshman. He goes 6'10". And I think they're going to put him on the ball on the inbound. They're still looking at the replay. Whether it's 1 second or a half second, it's basically catch and shoot or inbound, catch immediately and put it up. So a large delay over here for a half second. Oh, they're going to put 1 on the clock. So let's see what they'll do. It'll be a baseline right inbound for Hiram. Violan will trigger the inbound pass. And as I mentioned, Makanovich right on the ball at 6'10". So we got a hold on Gannon, and that's team foul number 10. So that's 2 shots coming. So that's not wise there by Oberlin. And Gordon will get the opportunity for 2 free throws. First shot, good. He'll have a second. (52-35), 52-36. So Hiram now within 16. Remember, they trailed by over 20. 1 second to go. Caught Busquets, throws it up. Oh! Hit the back of the goal on the throw from 3/4 court. So we're at halftime. 52-36 is our score in favor of Oberlin. They've had a larger than a 20-point lead. It's 16 right now. We'll take a brief timeout, come back, recap the first half, and have the second half coming for you on HiramTerriers.com. Back at Price Gymnasium, again, our halftime score, 52-36, is our score in favor of Oberlin. They've led by as many as 21 points in this basketball game. Hiram's largest lead is 1, but Oberlin has really got out in scoring, and they're shooting, and that's the big thing. They're 8 of 18 from three-point range, 44%, and they're 58% from the floor in field goals. They came out red hot in the basketball game. Hiram on the other side, field goal percentage not bad, 43%, but the three-point is 21% from three-point range. That's just not getting it done. So the score at the break again is 52-36 in favor of Oberlin. Let's look at individual scorings for our Terriers. 10 points for Djordje Gordon. That leads us. Other scores, 6 points for Doug Sartain off the bench, 5 for Dushan Hill, and 4 points each for Ricky Esdel and Manuel Devora Violan, the freshman who's getting some time. But when you talk about Oberlin, the story was Djordje Otasevic, who had 19 points. 6'8" from Montenegro, was hitting three-pointers. He was 3 of 3. He had 4 rebounds and 19 points in the first half. Very impressive first half for him. Now, 52-36, and we've seen this team in the past, this year's edition of the Hiram Terriers. They struggle in first halves, and then they get it going in the second half. So let's see how we do this time around again for our Terriers, and we'll come out with the starting lineup. Dushan Hill, Trent Chikaki, Djordje Gordon, Ivan Yang, and Kevin Beans to start the second half. And I think they're ready. Hiram will have the basketball to start the second half, and here we go. Dushan Hill with the basketball. Of course, Terriers in the white, Oberlin in the maroon with the yellow trim. Dushan Hill to Chikaki. Oberlin man-to-man. Chikaki backing in against Okubu. Out front, Hill for 3, no. Tip Yang, no. Save Okubu for Oberlin, and here come the Yeomen. Oberlin left to right, leading by 16. Opening minute of play in the second half. Okubu on the left sideline. Crowd trying to get the Terriers going, and wow! From the left flank, Otasevic hits another one. He has 22 in the game. 55-36. Chikaki answers with a 3 from the top of the key. 55-39. Oberlin with the advantage. Here comes Okubu. Forecourt and a bumping foul out front on Ivan Yang. Sideline inbound for Oberlin. Inbound, Busquet. With the dribble out front, Chikaki commits the personal foul. Okubu will inbound again on the sideline. Okubu will go to Otasevic. Back Okubu. Otasevic. Djordje out front. Sheds it right side Okubu. Shot clock at 8 seconds. Back inside Otasevic for 2 more. He's got 23. 57-39. We've really had no answer for the big fella. Chikaki coming down court for Hiram. Baseline, inside shot, good. Good to see Trent Chikaki getting started. He was held to 2 points in the first half. Okubu into the forecourt. Busquet, Okubu, Otasevic. Otasevic again to the right-hand side. Okubu, shot clock at 10. Otasevic with the pick. Reach in again, Ivan Yang. So he's picked up a couple of quick fouls here in the second half. He has 3 personal fouls now. And that's going to press Coach Taylor Ross' bench a little bit. And Ricky Esdel will be coming in. Otasevic on the inbound from Okubu. Back to Otasevic against Yang. Drives. Good defense by Hill. Yeah. Jump ball. It'll be Oberlin's basketball in the possession arrow. Busquet will inbound baseline right, and here comes Esdel in and Yang out for Hiram. Busquet will inbound baseline right. Lobs it out front to Otasevic. Otasevic in the lane, shot no, has it back, shuffles it into the corner to Gannon. Gannon out front to Okubu, back to Otasevic. Left side, Andrew Gannon. Gannon, top of the elbow, foul line, throws it corner right. Radisinovic, and that's no good. Rebound controlled by Esdel. Esdel for Hiram, off to Gordon. Gordon forecourt to Beans. Beans out front, step back, triple, no. Rebound, Otasevic for Oberlin to Okubu. Okubu up the left sideline. 17:05 to play, 16-point advantage Oberlin. Okubu, Otasevic. Otasevic against Esdel, inside, and we might get a hold on Kevin Beans. And that is what we got. So Beans picks up the foul, his second, already the 4th team foul in the half, and we're 3 minutes into the half. Inbound Otasevic from Busquet. Shoots it, 16-footer, and another foul. Foul on Esdel. And we've got 2 free throws coming for Busquet. He's a 58% free throw shooter. He averages just over 8 points a game. He had 9 in the first half, and he makes the free throw there. Second shot coming. Good. Inbound Beans to Gordon. 59-41. 16:45 to go in the contest. Gordon forecourt at the foul line. Esdel, Gordon on the right side. Gordon drives, tough shot, no. And another rebound by Oberlin. Here comes Okubu left to right up the left sideline. Okubu out front between the circles. Now he'll go to the left side. Over to Otasevic, top of the key. Otasevic out front. He's been tough in and out this afternoon. Okubu, Busquet drives, runner from 10, no. Rebound bottled up. And a jump ball is called. It'll be Hiram's basketball in the possession arrow. So Jakacki will inbound on the baseline to Gordon. 18-point lead for Oberlin. You got to start nibbling into that lead soon. Here comes Gordon, forecourt to Beans. Beans, Jakacki. Okubu jumped right out on him. Jakacki backing down. Still dumps it low post over the head of Esdel, a turnover. And Busquet will inbound on the baseline for Oberlin. Here comes into the forecourt. Okubu, left-hand corner. Gannon buries a three-pointer. 21-point lead, equaling Oberlin's largest. Here comes Gordon, forecourt. Esdel, top of the key. Fakes the handoff to Gordon. Shoves it Beans. Beans bottled up. Jakacki against Okubu. Beans dribbled it out of bounds. So far, not a good day. A lot of turnovers and some bad shooting by the team on senior day. But you have 15 minutes to pick it up here. Forecourt comes Busquet. Left-hand side, Okubu. Okubu on the left flank. Down low, Radisinovic up and in. 64-41. Violan, Adams, Sartain all getting ready to come in. Gordon at the foul line. Beans left side triple. Swish. And a timeout as Sartain, Violan, and Adams all come in. But it's a 20-point game, 64-44 here on HiramTerriers.com. So after the timeout, our Terriers come out with Sartain, Violan, Beans, Adams, and Gordon. Looking for something to get going here. Down 20 with 14:50 to go in the basketball game. The upstart Oberlin Yeomen have played well. They were 2-10 in conference play coming into this game. Radosinovic no good with a shot. Violan with a nice rebound. Pass up court. Intercepted by Otasevic. Otasevic into the lane. Corner and an offensive charge on Otasevic. Good position by Violan, who hustled back defensively. Spiruglu comes in. Young man from Greece. He'll replace Busquet. And Allen in for Otasevic. Of course, the man from Montenegro. Right to left comes Hiram, down 20 with 14:20 to go in the game. Gordon out front trying to elude his defenders, and an offensive charge on Djordje Gordon. And Oberlin will come back left to right. Down 20. Maybe a technical foul. I think Gordon got a technical. Yep. So Djordje Gordon gets the technical. So Radosinovic will shoot the technical free throw. Rolls it in. He'll have another. And he makes that one. So 22 now, and Oberlin gets the ball back. I mentioned they opened up eyes in the NCAC, speaking of Oberlin, last week when they won at home against Worcester. And I don't know the last time that Oberlin defeated Worcester, to be quite honest, but that's what this team did last Saturday, and that's why I said at the beginning of the broadcast, playing their best basketball, and they have been impressive here today. Here comes Oberlin. But still our Terriers have some time here. 14 minutes, and we've seen them get scorching hot here. Allen, top of the elbow for Oberlin. Right sideline, Okubu. And Violan with a block. Another team foul against Hiram. And that's already team foul number 7. 5 minutes into the second half. And that means 1-1 for Oberlin. And Okubu will go to the free throw line. He's a 71% free throw shooter. The team's not very good from the line. They're 66. He makes the first one. Second shot coming for Okubu. Up by 23. And he sinks that one. 68-44. Violan, Sartain, Jakaki, Beans, and Adams on the court. Violan to Beans. Right sideline, handoff Sartain. Sartain on the dribble. Shoves it left side, Jakaki. Looks for Adams. On the dribble, down the lane, up and in. Nice drive that time by Keith Adams. Bucket, I should say Noah Adams. And the bucket's good, 68-46. Radosinovic inside Allen. No good but a foul. And Beans got an elbow right around the mouth area. Hopefully he's okay. He seems to be okay. And Allen will go to the free throw line. The 6'4" senior from New Jersey will go line right. As I mentioned, 3 countries, 8 different states represented on this Oberlin roster. Allen's first one in. Now Hassan snipes Ray. Out goes Radosinovic. Second shot for Allen. Good. 70-46 Oberlin. Violan will come forecourt for Hiram. Violan on the left sideline. Gets the pick from Beans. Sheds it on over to Adams. Again, steamrolling down the lane. And he drew the foul. Noah Adams, the freshman, 6'2". He's got some power. And he'll go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Adams on the season, I imagine, limited at the free throw line. 17 of 21, but he's 81%. First one is no good. He'll have a second shot. Second shot for Adams, good. 70-47. Okubu in the backcourt for Oberlin. 13-minute mark of the contest. Okubu into the forecourt. Out front pass. Snipes Ray up and good with the left hand. Nice dribble draw by Hassan Snipes Ray, the sophomore from Shaker Heights, Ohio. 72-47. Out front, Beans. Beans driving over Allen, and Allen gets called for the block. Team foul number 3, so it'll be a baseline inbound for Hiram. Here comes Busquets in, Gannon out for Oberlin. Chikaki to inbound to Beans. Out front, Violan. Violan handoff Sartain. Sartain can't get away from Busquets. Here's Adams again. Dribbling down the lane. Power move. Good. Noah Adams, the freshman again. 72-49. Oberlin with the lead. Busquets all alone in the corner for 3. No. Chikaki high for the Hiram rebound. Chikaki forecourt. Top of the key, 3, good. They're within 20. 72-52. Foul Viola in the backcourt. And that will result in free throws for Oberlin. So we'll go to the line 1-1 for Spiruglu. 12:04 to go in the game. Spiruglu from Greece, and he'll go line right. First shot, no good. Nice rebound by Adams. So now you have a chance to get it down below 20. 11:55 to go. Violan, Jakacki, Adams. Adams out front on the dribble. And a reach-in foul on Okubu. Gordon in, Violan out. Otasevic in. Okubu out for Oberlin. Jakacki will inbound on the baseline. Jakacki looks, throws it out front the beans to Adams. Adams offensive charge. He's like a big tight end going through there. He puts that shoulder down and dribbles. But one thing you say, he's aggressive. And he's drawn some fouls. $11:47 to go in the game. 20-point advantage for Oberlin. Snipes Ray in the backcourt. He'll lay it to Spiruglu. Spiruglu comes forecourt for Oberlin. Out front left-hand side. Snipes Ray against Sartain to the bucket. Good. Boy, he's a good-looking sophomore for them, too. 74-52. Jakacki throws it left wing. Gordon penetrates inside. Good. Raji Gordon. 74-54. 11:10 to go. Spiruglu will come left or right. Against Jakacki. Cross the timeline. Around Jakacki. Corner left. Out on the wing. Snipes Ray. Backs it up. Allen. 3. No. Rebound, yeah. Spiruglu pushed off to get the rebound. And Hiram has it back. 10:54 to go in the game. Sartain to Gordon. Gordon will come forecourt. Right sideline on the dribble. High post Adams. Jakacki pump fake. Jakacki dribbles. Post. Fadeaway. Deflected by Radosinovic. Picked up by Snipes Ray. Snipes Ray, Spiruglu, layup good. 76-54. Oberlin by 22. Gordon around his defender to the baseline. Counted and a foul on Spiruglu. And Gordon will go to the free throw line. And here comes Otasevic back in. Allen out. Spiruglu out and Okubu in. Gordon line left. 10:25 to play. 20-point game. Up, good. Snipes Ray in the backcourt for Oberlin to Okubu. One-on-one against Jakacki. Okubu up in the forecourt right sideline. Oberlin looking to double the ball. Okubu out front, 18 seconds on the shot clock. Otasevic out front. Otasevic to the right-hand sideline, Okubu. Okubu back Brusquette for three. No. Jakacki with a rebound. Jakacki right to left for Hiram. Jakacki forecourt. Gordon around Brusquette. Corner left. Sartain. No good. Rebound controlled by Oberlin. Radosinovic up the left sideline. Snipes Ray. Lost it. Tipped. Saved by Oberlin. Radosinovic was on the sideline. And that means it's Hiram's ball. And we have a timeout. 9:39 to go in the basketball game from Price Gym at Hiram. Game one today went to DePauw by the score of 64-40 over the Hiram women's team. Game two, Oberlin out in front. I'll be back here on Wednesday night, by the way, for a doubleheader for men's and women's basketball as well. But then this one at 76-57 right now in favor of the Oberlin Yeomen over the men's basketball team here at Hiram. And by the way, when you look at home games left for Hiram, a chance to come to Price Gymnasium and check the team out. They'll be home February 8th. That's next Wednesday, as I mentioned, against Worcester. And that is it for the home games, because then they go to Wabash and at Ohio Wesleyan to wrap up the basketball season. Again, we've honored our seniors today. Djordje Gordon, of course, the fifth-year senior, 5 seasons, just a terrific player. Kevin Beams, basically a 3-year starter for this basketball team, has just been dynamic. And also Levi McAdam, who made an impression the first 2 games of the season before a knee injury took him out as he was hitting the three-pointers. But those are the 3 seniors on this year's team: Gordon, Beans, and McAdam. The one thing that tells you is Coach Roth has a lot of talent coming back for next season. Okay, after the timeout, Max Johnson is in. So it's Johnson, Gordon, Sartain, Jakacki, and Beans right now on the court for Hiram. Down 19 with 9:30 to play in the game. Out front, Gordon. Gordon gets the pick, tries to drive, can't do it. Here's Johnson, back to Gordon. 15 on the shot clock. Gordon off the glass, no. And Otasevic with a rebound for Oberlin. To Okubu, to Brusquette. And you can see they're going to be content to run a little clock. Beans gets the interception. Beans for the slam. 76-59 now. It's a 17-point game. Plenty of time. Okubu down the line. Went out of bounds. Yes. Crowd starting to like their kids, and they're starting to make a climb. Here comes Gannon back in for Oberlin, replacing Snipes Ray. Sartain on the inbound to Gordon. Gordon gets the play from Coach. Between the circles out front. Max Johnson, high post right side. Here's the handoff to Gordon. Sartain, catch, dribble, back to Beans. Beans, Okubu, double team. Jakacki for 3, over the iron, no. Otasevic with a rebound. Otasevic, I should say, the rebound for Oberlin. Off to Okubu. 76-59 Oberlin. 8:15 to play. Out front with the basketball, Brusquette. Brusquette on the dribble to Okubu. Left sideline dribble down low. Radosinovic. And we have a holding foul. And Radosinovic will go to the free throw line. As we mentioned earlier, he's a good free throw shooter. 81%. Team foul number 10. He gets 2 now as well. So 2 free throws here on out for Oberlin. Radosinovic's first shot, good. He has a second. And no good. Tip. Run down by Jakacki of Hiram. Jakacki into the forecourt with a left-handed dribble. Two-handed pass to Gordon. Gordon on the right side gets the pick from Beans. Nothing available. Back to Beans. Right side, Jakacki. Strip and a steal by Oberlin. Each possession means we lose time and the opportunity to get points. Okubu out front for Oberlin. 7:40 to play. 15 on the shot clock. Otasevic. Right sideline, Okubu. Gets the pick on the dribble. Down the lane. Up, in, and a foul. That's pretty acrobatic there by Yuki Okubu. Hill, Adams in for Hiram. Sartain, Jakacki out. Line right, Okubu's free throw is in. 80-59, it's back to 21. Dushan Hill, Adams, Beans, top of the elbow, down low, Adams, window, good and a foul. I'll tell you, he's physical, Noah Adams, but he gets down close to the bucket, he finishes. And he got that one in. And he'll go line left. 6'2", plays more like he's 6'3", 6'4". Big, strong, wide body. Line left. Good. 80-62. It's back to 18. Radosinovic in the backcourt against Adams. Handoff to Okubu. Okubu into the forecourt. Gets the pick for Otasevic. Knock away and a steal by Gordon. Here comes Gordon right to left. Under 7 minutes ago. Gordon down the lane is fouled. And he'll go to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. And if you're Hiram, he's the guy you want at the free throw line. He's an 83% free throw shooter. Gordon and Jakacki and Adams are your three best free throw shooters. Score with that clock stopped is critical right now, 80-62. First one rolls off. Those smart here when you need them. Second one coming. And that one rolls in. 80-63. 6:57 to go. Okubu on the inbound in the backcourt against Gordon. 17-point lead for Oberlin. Hiram trying to make a run. Okubu, Otasevic. Otasevic way out top of the key. Right side Okubu, foul line extended beyond the arc, right side. Okubu, Radosinovic, boom, for the three. That's a big nail right there. Back to 20. 6:25 to play. Forecourt, Gordon to Beans. Beans right side, and a hold inside on Gannon of Oberlin. And Johnson will go to the line for 1-and-1. Johnson, 5 of 7 from the free throw line this season for the Terriers. One and one for Johnson. First one, no good. That's all he gets. Gannon with a rebound. Off to Okubu. Okubu left to right. Oberlin in the maroon with a gold trim. Okubu, Radosinovic drives, dumps it. Gannon, block and a foul on Johnson. And Gannon will have a couple of free throws. With 6:03 to go in the game. Line right for Gannon. Makes the first one. Second shot coming for Gannon. And that one's in. 22-point game with 6:03 to play. You got to get real hot right now. Forecourt Gordon to Adams to Beans. Beans inside Adams, lost it. Okubu with a steal for Oberlin. Okubu across the timeline. Backdoor cut, Radosinovic off to Gannon, up and in. That's good passing right there. 87-63. Gordon's pass to Beans, tipped out of bounds by Oberlin. Johnson will inbound baseline left. 5:37 left. Terriers have tried to make a couple of chargers in the second half, but credit Oberlin. Each time we have, they've fought back and got more points. They've gotten a big hit. Here's Beans inside, blocked by Otasevic for Oberlin. Okubu has the basketball. Forecourt now for the Omen. Otasevic out front, handoff, Busquet dumps it baseline and out of bounds. Ivan Yang in, Beans out, Sartain will in, and we have a timeout with 5:17 to go in the basketball game. And it has right now been Oberlin playing very good basketball today. Shooting, rebounding, blocking, and hustling. They have been terrific this afternoon. And again, our score, it's 87-63 in favor of Oberlin over our Hiram Terriers. Timeout at Price Gymnasium. And again, for all your updates on sports, athletics with Hiram College, make sure you use us, HiramTerriers.com. That's HiramTerriers.com. So after the timeout, the Terriers come with Sartain and Yang and Gordon, Hill and Beans. Radosinovic for Oberlin, Okubu, Gannon, Otasevic, and Busquet. Sartain to Gordon. 5:10 to play, down 24. Gordon right side, Sartain. Drive, shot, glass, no. Rebound, Otasevic for Oberlin. And that's kind of the way it started, and that's the way we still are in the half. Otasevic defensive rebounding and scoring. Okubu out front, Otasevic top of the key against Yang. Back to Okubu. Shot clock at 12. Here's Otasevic, right side, triple. No good. Sartain with a rebound. And a foul underneath the bucket. Pushing foul against Oberlin. And it looks like it's going to be on Andrew Gannon. And we'll put Sartain at the free throw line for 2 shots. Doug is a 76% free throw shooter. Averages 10-2 a game. He's got 6 here today. Misses the first one. Hassan Snipes Ray checks in. Placing Gannon. Sartain's second shot is good. 87-65. 4:41 to play. Okubu in the backcourt. Races left to right against Gordon. Okubu out front. Yang knocks it away into the backcourt. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Radosinovic, backcourt to Okubu. Okubu, shot clock at 10, out front. Otasevic, catch, shoot, no. Gordon with a rebound for Hiram. Gordon forecourt, kicks it corner right, Hill for three. Short, no good, tipped and run down by Snipes Ray of Oberlin. 3:50 to play in the game. Clock ticking down and a 22-point lead for Oberlin. They've been impressive today. Top to bottom, their guards, their bigs. They've coached, they've hustled. Otasevic drives inside good. Big fella from Montenegro has been impressive. 89-65. Sartain Yang. 3:20 to go. Offensive foul out front on Yang. That's his fourth. Ricky Esdel coming in for Hiram. Yang will check out. Esdel, Bean, Sartain, Gordon, and Hill. Okubu in the backcourt with 3:20 to play. Okubu comes forecourt. Out front, Busquet. Shot clock at 80. Certainly they're content to use some clock here. Left side, Busquet. Gets the pick. Left side three ball, no good. Offensive rebound controlled by Radosinovic. Inside shot, good. Wow. 91-65. 2:45 to play. Sartain shoots and misses. Okubu with a rebound. And left to right will come Oberlin, and a timeout as the benches are going to get emptied. For Hiram coming in, Jacob Kowal, junior from Michigan. And also coming in is Luke Weimer from Alaska. And Oberlin will bring in substitutes as well, including Zach Smith and Adam Navarre. $91-65. And now also in for Hiram is Donovan Morris. So a lot of new faces out there for both teams. Sartain, Hill, Kowal, Weimer, and Esdel for Hiram. 2:30 to play. Oberlin working the ball out front. Henry Lieber. Wow, there's a long three, no good. And the putback is good. $93-65. Hill, Esdel, shot no. Rebound, Oberlin. 93-65 Yeoman. 1:50 to play in the game. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound controlled by Hiram. Here comes Hill up the right sideline. Dushan Hill. Kowal for three. No. Rebound Oberlin again. Here they come on the run. And a foul. $1:28 to play. And we have free throws for Adam Navarre, freshman. First one, no good. Now in Donovan Morris and Brandon Enriquez, freshman from Las Vegas, Nevada, for Hiram. Second shot, no good. Tipped, and Enriquez with a rebound. 1:20 to play, 93-65. Hill, top of the key three, no good. Tip, Oberlin saves it off the Hiram leg. And it'll be Oberlin's basketball. Left to right come the Omen. 65 seconds left. Very impressive that it's thrown away. Stolen by Hill. Deshaun Hill off on the run. Kowal good. Wednesday night, we'll have a doubleheader for you here on HiramTerriers.com. The women at 6, the men at 8 o'clock. I'll be here for both. 50 seconds to go. Ball knocked away in another steal. And 2 more points for Hiram. Morris with the bucket. 93-69. 35 ticks to go. Jump shot from the left side, no. Battle for the rebound. Last touch by Oberlin. .21 seconds to go. 29. Up. They're adjusting. 28 seconds. 93-69. Very impressive game for Oberlin. Hiram just didn't shoot that well today. Hill down court. Jump shot right side, in and out. Enriquez up and in. 93-71. Oberlin with the ball at midcourt. 7-6. And we count it down. And that's your final. 93-71 in favor of Oberlin in the men's contest. The women's game today, it was DePauw 64 and Hiram 40. Hopefully you enjoyed the broadcast here on HiramTerriers.com. As I mentioned, I'll be back with you Wednesday night for more basketball. Women's game at 6, men's game at 8, right here on HiramTerriers.com. Glad you're with us. I'm Ray Horner. Thanks for listening.